Hi friends, it is Leslie and welcome back to the Cozy Yellow Cottage. Today I am going to give you a Halloween kitchen walkthrough. So this is probably my 7th time filming this, could be more. I have been struggling so bad. Stanley heard me talking and wanted to see what the fuss was. So yeah, I did. The first video I made was decorate with me, and then I changed a lot of things, so I didn't want to show that. And the next video had terrible lighting, and so I've got the lights out. We're going to try this again, and I'm just going to walk through and show you some of the Halloween decorations that I have in here. It is a very happy place. And there's a lot of green and orange and black, of course. So let's start over here. Now, hopefully you'll be able to see this with the lights out. So up here, I just have this pretty picture, and that is a picture from a calendar that I framed. And then I have a few pumpkins, and then the cow, of course, up there. The nice thing about these old houses is that we have the thick moldings, and I can put some things up there. The little star garland here, you've probably noticed it in all of my videos. It's been hanging here for years. Over here, the toaster is always here, and this counter is usually pretty empty because I do hand wash my dishes and put them up here to dry. And this, I have to show you this. Okay. So this is a cheese board that I got at Joann Fabrics. I think I got it back during Christmas time, and it was like 70. It could have even been 90% off. I can't remember. I just remember that it was very cheap. And I did add legs to it. These are just lids from little seasoning jars. And I used some of that alien tape that I love. It's like heavy duty double-sided tape. And attach them, and they're not coming off unless you really want them to. So the reason I did that is so that water doesn't sit under here. I've got this little pumpkin here, and all of my tea lights and lights come on and off by themselves. I did turn most of them on this morning just to show you, which means I'm going to have to go back around later tonight and reset everything. Up here, I've got just a little pumpkin and some berries. I have to be careful because the toaster's here. I don't want to create a problem. And then look at this pretty plate. You see Stanley on it. So that came from a consignment shop. And then I have the salt and pepper shakers up there. That is it. Next to it, I hung the cornbread pan, and I just put a little bow on it. Tried to dress it up a little bit. And then here at the sink, I have this Johanna Parker soap dispenser. I hope that I say her name right. I never know. Is it Johanna or Joanna? And then this pretty plate here. I don't remember where it came from, but look how pretty it is. It screams Halloween. There we go. I have to be careful. I'm very clumsy. And then, of course, there are more spiders. There's spiders everywhere. And then Grandma's cow. It's always there. And then over here, so this area here, I kept changing. And the problem is, so I have my canisters up there and then some other little things. But I ended up buying this. So how pretty is this? So I found this at Ross a few weeks ago, and I just loved it, and I really wanted to display it someplace where I could see it and then also use it, because I do like to use my things. So I had to rearrange this whole setup. And then last week I found these mugs at Walmart. Perfect. Look at that. I love them. And I also have my boo bowls up here. I use these a lot, and I've had them forever. I don't exactly know what that says. Can't tell. I can't read it. So I've had these forever, and I do use them a lot, which is why they're here. And then I also left the copper mug, but I did add this little mouse cheese knife. Isn't that adorable? And then here are the little measuring cups. I haven't used them yet, but I'm going to at some point. So inside are the Pottery Barn mugs that I got this year, the cat and dog salt and pepper shakers, and then these pretty plates. Let me pull them out without breaking. These are from the Scary Squad collection at Pottery Barn, and I got them last year. They're getting a little dusty in here. Aren't they adorable though? So since I changed this, I had to move my canisters over here with the coffee pot, which isn't a problem. And then I just still have my crock full of utensils. And you can see, added some fun ones in there. Hi, Stan. Over here, this is my little creepy meal menu for this year. So if you know me, you know that I like to make spooky food. So these are just ideas of meals to make during the month. And tonight we are having spider web taco salad. And I've already made the chicken boodle and the zombie meatloaf and toad chili. And I made toxic mac and cheese already. I made candy corn fruit cups yesterday. And then I'm making the brain stew with the spider sliders for my bonko party next week. That is everyone's favorite. Up here on the refrigerator, I didn't change much. I just have a little ghost up there, and then the squirrel is holding a Halloween tag. And that is it. Over here on this counter is a new piece. Look at that. Isn't that a great jack-o'-lantern? I really hope you guys can see. I don't want to do this video again. So I got this at a craft show a few weeks ago, and I just love how it was made. Look at that. It was made to sit like that. Now this isn't on a timer, so I do have to hit this little switch. But I like how it was made like a shadow box, so you could fill it with whatever you want. Up here in the window is the felted garland with little spiders on it. And then over here, you know, this is the busy section. This is the largest wall space that I have in the kitchen. There's the TV, of course. And then on my shelves, the cookbooks are there. And then I have a few of these little shelf sitters. That's not easy to say. There's a mummy and there's Frank. So cute. And there's a jack-o'-lantern, a poison apple, and a couple of mugs, and then the cat. The next shelf has the ghost garland. These are on a timer. And then some more jack-o'-lanterns. So these were not on timers. They were from Walmart. I paid like $5 for them. And I just took the lighting component out and added this tea light. Rigged it in there. It wouldn't fit inside, but this works as long as it's sitting there. And they come on and off by themselves. That's very important. And I have the Johanna Parker mugs here. This one has straws. And then this one has all kind of picks. Of course, look, there's a little squirrel. I think these are all from the dollar store. And then here is look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is a blue sky teapot. And I think I got this like 2 years ago at Home Goods. And when I saw it, I was just in love with it. I thought it was so beautiful. And I have used it for tea. And I have it sitting on these book boxes. And then I also have a little ghost cookie cutter there. And that is that shelf. And down here are some of my Halloween coffee mugs that get used often. Here's a skull. And Charlotte, she's not really a Halloween mug, but she does match this Boston Terrier here. And I thought that she would look cute up there with this. And I have a jack-o'-lantern and a ghost. Yeah, Charlotte fits right in. And then down here, it's the same stuff, the utensils that we use every day, besides the copper. The copper's just there for color. It's very busy, but I think it looks really pretty. And at nighttime, it's very pretty. So over here, let's move on to this side. I really hope you can see this because it's so much easier to film with the light out. So the curtains I made last year, and they're just little panels that clip on. And then I did add the ghosts, and that's just adhesive felt that sticks on, and then I can peel them off. And then here, the mixer's always over here. That's because I don't have a power outlet here and I don't use it all the time. So it's kind of the perfect place for it to sit. And then I put Frank up here. Isn't he cute? And then I did put a little tea light next to him to illuminate his face at night. I like his eyes. Look, creepy. And then this runner I got at Joann's. I got it to use on the sun porch, but I didn't need it out there. As for the island, I don't have a whole lot up there. I only have that pretty pumpkin centerpiece. There are no cookies and no treats because I don't want to look at them. And I do have the placemats on the stools. And then in the basket here, it's just the cookbooks and a little towel. And then the centerpiece is a pumpkin that I got at Joann Fabrics. Isn't it pretty? And I just filled it with some greens to match the garland above. And I have it sitting on my cake pedestal. And that's it. I love that pumpkin. So look how nice it looks with that. I thought those looked really pretty together. And then as for the garland, I did add some lights to it. That's it. And then I also added these little ornaments here. And they're just Christmas tree ornaments that I painted little faces on. I've had these for a long time. Let's see if I can, there you go. It's better. And they bring some nice color here. And then the chalkboard, of course, is the same. Now, I don't have the lights on for that yet because I didn't feel like climbing up there and changing it all, but they will be on later. And then the junkie counter. I'm not going to show you that. So I think that I covered all of the Halloween decorations in here, and I'm really hoping that you can see this. It definitely feels much better with the light out, But I will turn it on for you just so you can see. I mean, it's very pretty when it's bright, but it's just hard not to get that glare. So I hope that you enjoyed that kitchen walkthrough. I hope that it was bright enough for you to see. It's been very difficult to film in here. The sun, I mean, this would probably be the perfect time to redo it, but I'm already on video. I don't even know what number. So I'm about to prepare dinner right now, but I needed to make an ending to that video. So I just wanted to say thank you for joining me. I truly, truly do appreciate you. Before I say goodbye, I just wanted to say that my thoughts and prayers are with everybody in Florida, North Carolina, Tennessee, everybody affected by this crazy weather.